And we're live. It's a happy
Ah,
Friday, everybody. Nice to see you here. If you're watching us, nice. If you're going to watch later on, yes, you're welcome. Again, my name is Ronke. I'm a wife, I'm a mom of 2 adult children, 1 grandchild. I'm an accountant by training. And I live in Calgary, Canada. It's very cold today. It's freezing cold. And I have here with me a good friend, a team member. She is Asna. She lives in Montreal, in beautiful Montreal. And we have, although we've never met physically, but because our business is online, we meet a lot online. So it feels like I know everything about her. So today she's going to tell us about her own business journey. But before she starts that, say, introduce yourself as.
yes, hi, my people. I'm so very happy to be here this live this afternoon because it's 4 p.m. this side and it's also very cold. Yeah, this is winter time, and this Friday we have decided to come here. My sister there, she invited me so that we can discuss a bit about our journey. I'm a healthcare worker and also a proud digital business owner. I am originally from Congo and currently live in Canada. Thank you.
Thank you, Asna. So nice to meet you. Um, Now, why did you do digital business? You just said to me that you're an healthcare worker. So what are you doing in digital business? What's your why? Why are you here?
My sister, if I tell you, if I explain her, the reason why I decided to join this business, it's incredible, guys. When you do healthcare work, everyone have got his own journey. You come here as an immigrant, we have so many dreams, guys. Imagine everyone when you are back home, you say, I'm going in Canada. So when I get there, we start working. I will just
Mm-hmm.
get you'll be able to fulfill everything. But once you
Mm-hmm.
are here, you start now facing the reality, right? Because you have bills, you have so many things, and even that 9 to 5 that you are doing is not even able to fulfill all your dreams. So my why was big. Why? Because I went to school, okay, and then for me, as we grow up back home, we have that, in our mindset, we know, okay, if somebody go to school, then you have everything. Yes, but
Mm-hmm.
that wasn't a reality because I faced so many challenges, and then at the end of the day I say no, I need to have a plan B, right? Yes, because
Mm-hmm.
even if you are doing 9 to 5 Monday to Friday, you find yourself you are so tired, and even those the paycheck they give you is not even able to fulfill all your everything that you want. You cannot, because all what you have is just to pay bills, bills, bills. And you find yourself that even if you are sick, okay, when you're sick, you still have to go. You still have to
Mm-hmm.
go. You don't have
Mm-hmm.
any excuse when when it comes to 9 to 5. Make sure that you are present, okay? And if I remember, I lost so many 9 to 5 by that time. I was juggling from one job to another. Maybe in a year I found myself that losing about 4 to 5 job. So for me, I thought like, okay, you went to school, at least you can have something stable. So many people think that when you finish your school, then you start working, that's permanent because you have document. It's not the reality. It's not the reality because you can be fired anytime. So
Mm-hmm.
when I start now facing those challenges, I found myself from one job to another, of which you are
Mm-hmm.
documents.
Yeah.
And also the requirement of working, you need to be present every day. You don't have life. Every day you need to be present. And then at a certain point, imagine, guys, I found myself that I started even doing 9 to 9 shift, and night
Mm-hmm.
shift need to be sleeping during the daytime, and then
Mm-hmm.
daytime you sleep, nighttime you are full time at work. So you don't really have life completely. So I had so many reasons that then later on I started now picking up and thinking and say like, is this only the life that we are here? So I need to find something. So my why was very big, and that is why I decided to start looking for a digital business, something that would be able to allow me to work at the comfort of my home.
Yes, you hit it right on the head. That's something for you to work in the comfort of your home. Also, if I might add, if you do work a lot in the night and you sleep only during the day, your sleep is not maximized. You are kind of sleeping and being awake at the same time, because the night, I believe that the sleep you sleep in the night is not the same as the one in the afternoon.
It's not always the same, because sometimes you even find yourself that when you are sleeping maybe three, like if you come from work, you sleep maybe
Mhm,
3 hours of, night shift. When you
mhm,
sleep during the night, you can find
mhm.
yourself sleeping even 5, 6 hours or 7 hours. But when you
Yes,
sleep during the day, it's like your sleep is kind of cut off, because it's you
yes,
sleep 3, 4 hours, you wake up, then later
yeah.
on after another 2, 3 hours, then
You
it's not
sleep
that
again.
yes. So
No,
yeah, you find your body so tired, but at the end of the day you have no choice. Okay.
choice. Yeah,
Yes. Yeah.
yeah. I get you. And when you look at it, when did you start this digital business? How long ago have you been doing it?
Yes, when I started this digital business, I started this business, let me say 2 years ago that I started. And because
Mm,
it's not I always tell people this digital business is not a get rich quick business scheme.
mm,
Okay. Yes. If you have that mindset that when you start, immediately you start earning, you are lying to yourself. Everything you need to build from initial stage. Me, I always like to give an example of a student. Okay, when you go to school, you don't immediately get your diploma. We
mm,
have programs that last 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. You still need to register yourself. You find school fees. Some they will go to the bank. They borrow money from the bank so that they can pay for their school. Some they
school
get
fees.
bursary. And when you finish your studies, you still have to take your application. You take your resume. Some we call CV. You still have to take
Mm,
your CV to your boss. Your boss need to approve you. It's
mhm,
all the process. And during that program or course that you are doing, you have exams, you have exercise, you have group works, you
mm.
have so many things. And
Lots
if
to do. Hmm.
it's a lot to do, and if you are not able to fulfill all the requirements that your teacher is giving you, even if you pay $10,000, even if you pay $30,000 your school fees,
Mm,
my sister,
mm.
it will just perish because you don't put
Yeah.
any effort. So in everything you need effort. So that's
Hmm.
process of being in school, I just put it like when you are doing a digital business, because you
Mm,
need a stage where you need to build your business. You need a stage where you need to learn what my people want. How do you want me to do it? How can I go for it? You need to find the strategies, because this is a business. So many people, when they hear about digital business, they think, so when I'm just sleeping, when I start, immediately it start flourishing. No, 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 no. No, this is a digital. It's not a get rich quick, but I really appreciate the benefit. Since I started, I'm not regretting. There's a lot
mhm,
of blessings, there's a lot of advantages when you are starting your digital business. And it's not something that will take you away from your 9 to 5. You are still doing your
mm,
9 to 5 while you are also operating on your digital business, so which is very, very good.
mm. Thank you. Thank you. You actually, really hit it on the head. Another thing I was going to ask you is that how has it been so far? Although you did say that you get a lot of benefits already, but how has it been? Like when you started, did it feel like, oh, this is not what I expected, or it met your expectation, or it surpassed your expectation? Like, how has it been for you?
For me, what I always say, that in everything we do, we need to risk.
Hmm.
In everything that I talk, I love to put examples. Even a person
Hmm.
who built an airplane, that person risk. Okay. So when you risk, then you get the result. For me, so far, I am so happy doing this digital business, and because I'm able, when I risk, in the first place, when you decide to do something, it is not means that everything will be exactly the way you want. Okay,
Hmm.
yes, but I am happy about the blessings that I see, because sometimes you can even get maybe 200, 300 extra, maybe 800 extra, that you can add up to your 9 to 5, right? So it's better than zero. Okay. Yes. And another thing I've learned
Mm.
so many things. I'm now able to manipulate the laptop. I'm not 100% good when it comes to touch savvy. I'm not a touch savvy person, but because of
Mhm.
this digital business now, I'm able to manipulate. I can use my phone, my laptop, and I have those skill about digital business. I have a skill, yeah. Now if somebody tell me what is the digital business about, what is the business, when it's come to digital business, I have that knowledge. Why? Because this digital business give you everything. They give you training. They give you, I don't know what to explain. It's unexplainable. Even if you don't have experience, you have it. They will show you one step at a time. And that is why I said in the first place that is not a get rich quick business scheme. Why? Because some will come, you are not a touch savvy person, so you need to learn. So that process of learning, it also might take long for you to get results. But there are some people that will come here, they're already touch savvy, they know how to manipulate the laptop, and you will see them getting results so very fast. So it all depends on how you are taking your business, how much effort you put, how much effort you are able to invest in, and that's how you will see the growth. So me, I'm not regretting. I'm so very happy to start this journey, and it's a lifelong journey business. You are even able to pass on to your kid, generation to generation, because it's a business that have been 51 years.
Yeah.
51, very soon we'll celebrate 52 years. So it's not a business that's just started today. It's have been
No.
long time. So imagine a person who started at 40 years. Imagine a person who started at 20 years, and now it's 51 years. How old is that person? So people are getting old in this business, right? So
Mm.
if you wanna do it,
Thank you.
come in.
Yes. So what you've said so far is that you've gained a lot from doing this business. Like, you before, you were not really, you didn't know how to, you do a lot of things on your phone and on your laptop, but now you have acquired some knowledge,
Yeah,
and you're also saying that apart from acquiring knowledge, there's a training, a basic training for everybody. So if you're able to do that, you will also know what next steps to take. Thank you so much. Now, when I look at it, there are so many benefits personally that I have seen from this. Apart from financial benefit, I think financial benefit is just normal, is an answer, is one of the benefits of this business. However, there are many other things. There are some skills you will learn. Part of the skills you can learn is to be able to talk anywhere, be able to talk and explain yourself in
confident.
whatever language
Yeah,
confidently, to be able to speak with boldness and also to speak confidently. That's one of the things. Another thing that you can learn from this business is the use of some things, like use of Canva. And that Canva, you'll find out, the other day my daughter-in-law was telling me that she made some things using Canva. She made, like, because she prepares some soaps for birthing at home. So she sells it, and then she made some cards to put in the package, and she made it with Canva. For me, she's younger, probably she learnt it. I was saying that I never knew. I only saw Canva. I'll see it on YouTube, like training on Canva, and I'll just walk past it. Like, what does that even mean to me? But now I know what it means, and there's so many things you can do with Canva. I mean, you can even make business cards for yourself, and you can go print it anywhere. You don't necessarily need to send it to Canva to print. So there are so many things I have learned personally from this
yes, exactly.
business. Can you tell me some of the other benefits that you think you have learned from this business?
Uh, there's a lot. Like, let me touch the point where you say about social media. You know me, I wasn't a social media person. Where you
Mhm.
could only see me was on WhatsApp. And I remember on WhatsApp, I only maybe had my family members. That's all. Yes. So, because, I'm African, I grew up in Africa.
Yes.
So, back home, the way we consider social media, right now, it's normal to see somebody on social media. And not until now, right now I'm talking to you, not everyone is comfortable to show herself, her face here, so many people can see. So when you show your face on social media, kindly they think maybe you are prostitute, why that lady showing her face on social media, you know
Mm.
it the way we take it in our culture is like something weird, you know so yeah, so I remember, when I saw this digital business, then I found out that you need to be online, you need to show yourself on social media. It was so tough for me, but what helped me is the training we have in the business, because this training will show you that you can even go faceless, you
Yeah.
know yeah,
Mm.
you can go faceless. If you don't feel comfortable, you go faceless. The training show
Mhm.
you. And if you are also comfortable to go showing your face
It's
on social
fine.
media,
Yeah.
still they will give
Mm.
you a training that teach you that, right? And it will teach you step by step, and I call it a baby training. My people, when I say a baby training, it's a training that even a baby can watch it and understand.
Mhm.
So it will take you small, and then at the end of the day you find yourself that, ooh, already you manage it. And that is how I was able to start to be able to show myself on this social media, because in our business we'll leverage social media platform like YouTube, Facebook,
Mm.
any social media platform where you think you are
Mm.
comfortable, you can still use it. So there's a lot of advantages why using this digital business, guys. Imagine working at the comfort of your home. You are able to do the business without quitting your 9 to 5. Even if you are cooking, you're still operating. Sometimes if I might be busy while I'm doing even if I'm sleeping, sometimes when I do like if I'm sleeping, I'm able to do my digital business. Can you imagine while sleeping? So many people doesn't understand that it's possible for somebody to to get something while you are sleeping. No, you can still, yeah. So it's only you to decide and start right now, and then you start your journey.
Thank you so much, Asna. Now, when you look at it, what would you say to your should I say younger self, or if you have anything to advise anybody, like a young person coming up now, that's should you start earlier, or what would you say to how would you advise a person or somebody thinking, I don't know what to do with this digital business. Maybe I'm too young to start now, or maybe I'm too old to start now. Whatever the case might be, what advice would you give to that person?
Good question. Start it right now. There's no age limit. We have
Mm,
people who have 70 years starting this digital business, because we know we have people with 70 years, they are still doing 9 to 5. And some are
mhm,
even tired because, guys, some people came here, our immigrants, they came here in diaspora, then 40, other 50, you know, other 60s. And in 60 years, guys, you start working, you need to start, piling up for your retirement. So
mm,
60 years, you only have like maybe 10 years to work for
mm,
your retirement. So many people
mm,
doesn't have any other option than just doing this digital business. So
mm,
there's no age limit. And if you are still young, some they will say, you hear people say, I will wait until I finish my studies. Some they go to school, they went and borrow money from bank. And after
mm,
you finish your school, you need to pay it back. And you start by interest. In this business, there are people who say result even within 2 weeks. Some even we cannot guarantee, because it's your business, it's under your name. You are the one who manage the way you want. I cannot guarantee your success. But what I will tell you that it would be better for you to start earlier, because you don't know, maybe this digital business, it is the one that will pay your interest, it's the one that will pay your bills, it is the one that will pay you everything. So for me, start earlier. And also
mm,
another thing is that you are building. Since you are building, maybe you are not a tax savvy person. I don't know how long it will take you for you to learn. So while you're in the learning process, you are building your business while you are doing your study. Maybe
mm.
before even you finish your study, or maybe you finish your study and then you start seeing the result, because we have so many tremendous results in this digital business. So don't wait till until you finish your study, no, or until I get 60 years, this is the right time, because we have people who see result even within 2 months, 6 months, a year, depending on the effort that you put. So don't wait. Yeah.
Mhm. Thank you. So that's a call out there from us. She's saying that don't wait. Don't let the train move past you. Just up on the train, and that train is the destination is your own digital business. So up on the train, come on in. Let's see you on the inside, because now is the time to start. Now is the time to start. Imagine if you can put some things in place, even in these last days of 2025, you'll find out that you are starting 2026 on a different note, on a different note. So any last word from you, Asna?
The only thing I can say, you have eyes to see and ear to hear. If you have
Mhm.
eyes, see what we just present you. If you go below, you see my website, www.asnamyblog.com, or either you go to my sister over there, you will see our page and our website. That is your eyes. And if you have ears, yes, you have already heard our video. Keep watching our video, and then you can learn more.
Mhm. Thank you so much, Asna. I'm really glad that you were able to come in despite you came. Yes, we were supposed to have it in the morning, but you came from work, you barely slept, and you have to do all sorts just to be here. I'm so glad. We'll do this again. Thank you so much.
I really
And to
appreciate.
everyone that would watch us later on, we say thank you. Listen up on the train, don't be left behind, and take care. See you again sometime.
See
Take
you.
care,
Thank you.
everybody. Bye
Bye.
bye.